Well, folks, I want to thank all the people who jumped and bought everything off of the website for all the watches that we had in stock for sale. I keep meaning to put more watches up because we do have more watches. It just keeps not happening. So I'm going to do this the old way, and the old way is I'm going to say, hey, look, I got a bunch of watches, and if you're interested in one, reach out to me at kvw@kleinvintagewatch.com. So, without any more ado, Seiko 7548 7000. This is the JDM model, so it has no. It doesn't have the SQ on the dial, and it has kanji English day wheel. It's completely original. Original insert. Insert has some wear. The case finish is entirely original. Case back is beautiful. You've got the Tsunami is still mostly frosted, and somebody took care of this watch. It has its battery change markings. It's a lovely piece. The real deal. A true tool watch. Anyway, it's fully serviced, completely gone through, new seals, new all that stuff. But other than that, it's completely original. Original loom, everything else. Testing the waters on this one, SKX011J. It looks to be essentially an OS. I don't think it was worn very much. This is 2015, I believe. I'd have to check and see. This one isn't going to be a ton of money, even though it's basically brand new and they don't make it anymore. But, I'll dig around and see. Maybe I've got a bracelet for it. What is this? 7270? 72. Oh my gosh, I remembered. 7A387270. So there's 15 jewel 7838 with date 8, all the usual functions, chronograph, split time, all that stuff. Watch is completely and fully serviced. It has case rebuild. It has all new seals, new battery, and this was done. I did this, just a couple of months ago. These came on sort of a 3-part bracelet, which I have. So I will include the correct original bracelet. I have also seen them on this type. But there it is. So this is a 7A387270. Again, it is fully and completely serviced. We'll just leave it there and let that one spin for a sec. Okay, what's the next thing that we've got? All right, this is very cool. This is one that I restored for myself, and I do love it. The only thing about it is that it's not loomed, and so I can't see it at night. As beautiful as this amazing watch is, 39 jewels, and this is a 5700 movement under the hood. I mean, it's a superlative movement of fully serviced, fully cleaned up. Case definitely has some wear. Don't mind all this stuff. I was busy spraying foam insulation everywhere. Yeah, 39 jewels. This thing is just an exquisite timekeeper. Really, really, really super nice. It has an unusual case back for Seiko in that it has these flat sides rather than the lugs. And you can see just a little bit of the remaining text. It's a crown in the middle with a 39 for the 39 jewels. Trying to do this without blinding anybody. I don't even know if I have it in the right direction. Oh, you can kind of see the crown right there. Can you? Or am I dreaming? In any case, trust me, it's there. But the watch itself is beautiful. Dial and hands are awesome. And it's got this early Seiko logo, which is actually applied. Isn't that pretty? Look at that pretty watch. Look at that pretty watch and the radiant dial. Ooh, that's something. Yow, I'm going to have to get a picture like that. That's nice. Oh, let's check back with this. Good to go. Speaking of 7As, 7A38, wait, I forgot the number on this one. 7A38714A. 7138714A. 1985. This is the one of the Giugiaros. This one, because it's got this sort of thing around the outside, it's a bottle cap style case, but it's all black, so I call it the Darth bottle cap. This one also I went through this one probably just a couple of months ago. I touched up some of the PVD. PVD wasn't bad, it just on the high edges it was a little rough. All new seals, completely rebuilt. All the functions work. All the lumen's original. Case back is nice. Nice with this sort of high machining. Beautifully done. More than a full-length bracelet. All the original links are there. I think the second language on this one is Spanish, though I don't quite remember 100%. I'll have to check. Let's leave that over there. Okay, speaking of 7As, 7A48, 7000. The classic moon phase, or is this a 7009? Yeah, it's a 7009, so the North American. You can see the case back, sort of. It's nice. It has some wear, but it's not beaten up at all. I went through this watch. It was definitely this year. It was a number of months ago, but I went through everything with this watch. Everything is set. Everything is cleaned. Speaking of 7As, here's another moon phase. 7A 48 7010. This one's cool. Bracelet's one of these little integrated snappy ones. It's a little short. Look at all these machines doing what it is they do. Anyway, it's a super cool watch. This is the only one I've ever seen. It's the only one I've ever owned. But I mean, we're looking okay here. I need to do some research on this one actually to figure out what it's worth. I don't know. A lot of the value will be in the servicing. Let's see, what else do I have? Seiko 6117 8000 Navigator. It's from September 1968. This is a really nice watch. I spent a lot of time on this watch. It went through the Los Angeles Service Center sometime in the 70s or the 80s. The dial has got some, it looks great. I mean, it looks great in this picture, in this thing. But if you look at it closely, it's got some marks and some scrapes on the dial itself. Handset is a more modern replacement. The chapter ring and chapter ring lume are original. Original lume in the pip. The case is unpitted, is excellent sealing surfaces. The ring turns smoothly, bidirectional, as it should. Case is in great shape. No pitting whatsoever. That's a nice, thick, sort of medium dome crystal. These were sent out with 310T14 ANSO, but they're hell on wheels to find, so thankfully this one is fine. And that's good news. Let's see, what else do I got? These two I'm on the fence about. By the way, I may have a bracelet for this too. I'm not sure. Ooh. Yeah, 6106, 6040. 6106, 6040. Really nice early piece. Notice the jewel count, 25 jewels. And this really early one's February 69. It has the angular hands with the white frosted finish. And Seiko discontinued those fairly early on, but they did actually reissue this watch like a couple of years ago. This one's complete. I've gone through it. It's got upper and lower mainspring arbor jewels now, so it's actually 27 jewels. Everything works as it should. So being a 6106, it hacks. Everything is original. Original to the watch, original loom. And the last one I'm considering getting rid of, but maybe not. Again, it's not loomed. My 6216, 6218. I can always never remember. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Nobody told me. I can see it in the reflection. Let me look here right quick. Seiko. Oh, it's upside down. That doesn't help us. Let's see now. Oh, come on. 62189920. Any case, this is the poor man's GS. It's some variant of it. It's the same exact, pretty much the same level of movement as what was in the first Grand Seikos. It's a fantastic movement. Beautifully made. Fantastic movement. I once did a side-by-side with one of these next to a equivalent era Rolex 1570, and except for the unsprung, the free-sprung balance on the Rolex, this thing beat it in every single way. These are just fantastic salaryman watches, and they're super legible, and they've got this week dater set up, and it's just awesome. I'm on the fence about selling this one. I really am, because I really do enjoy wearing that. All the rest of these don't work on my wrist for one reason or another. So that is why we are thinking about moving them on. Okay, so again, if you have interest in any one of these, just drop me an email at kvw@kleinvintagewatch.com, kleinvintagewatch.com, and if you can, specify which watch you're asking about. That's 7848 7010, 7848 7000, 7838 714A, SKX 011J, 7A3871, wait, so 7270, 7A38 7270, 6218 9921, I believe. It's the 6618. 7548 7000. This is the 5706. But why don't we just call this the 39 jewel? Yeah, it's the self-dater. 39 jewel self-dater. This is the 6117 8000 Navigator timer. It's 6106 6040. I think that ought to do her. Okay, drop me a line, kvw@kleinvintagewatch.com.